Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, July the 20th. As you can see, there's some shields floating around, and some rocket launchers floating around, and a few prototypes, a little bit of everything. And as you might be able to see from the troop loadout, I decided I'm going Grens today. It's all Grens, all the time. Gren on, Gren action. Wait, no. Maybe not that last one. But yeah, I figured, you know what? Like, honestly, landing everything down here in the bottom right-hand corner. if it's gonna shoot a Gren, it's gonna one-shot it. So having medics around is just wasted space, honestly. What this means is even if your Grens are slightly lower level, they are still fully adequate to pull this off. As you can see, after sparking that rocket launcher into oblivion with no effort whatsoever, absolutely nothing even gets close to hitting my poor Grens, except for a couple of tanks right here. A few Grens, you know, wandered a little too close. And what I did with my leftover energy was take out the rocket launcher up here at the top. Now, here's the problem. The Grens, they clear all the things. So I had a little bit of extra energy, which I then poured into the mortars, I guess, that are in between the edge of the map and the shield gens. And the reason I did that is because guess what I'm using next attack? I'll give you a moment if you need it. I know it's pretty tricky. I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna expect it. So, anyways, once the gens are down, honestly, everything else down there is just bonus. Don't get too close to the hot pockets because obviously they're gonna do bad things, and don't get too close to the shock blaster because it too will do bad things. If you spend a little more time and are a little more careful, you could probably get out of that attack with no Grens lost. So, attack number 2, as you can see, I decided on the Grens. Now, this time, because of the machine guns and the mortars and, you know, things being the way things is, I decided one boat of medics seemed completely adequate to keep my 7 boats of Grens up and running, especially when I combine those medics with my favorite hero for warriors, Kevin. Now, what I wasn't expecting was my complete noob stock. I don't even know what I was doing when I was running these Grens up. I don't know how my smokes got so delayed. It was weird. I did want to kind of clip the mines just to cause the medics to suck up, but what I was also not expecting was my Grens to start going after the boxes. I thought for sure they would go after the machine guns and the flamethrowers and stuff. So that was a big mistake on my part. Honestly, if you are going to replicate, like as you can see right now, I've lost probably about like 8 Grens, excluding the 2 to 4 that I lost during the landing. Like, not too incredibly horrible, but definitely not great. You can clean that up by landing a little closer to the machine gun. You may have to drop a shock down, but it's totally doable. And then, obviously, once it's, you know, you've got yourself situated and you've got everything figured out, it's a lot safer for your Grens. They're not going to turn and start basically suicide bombing themselves. We're allowed saying that, right? I don't want anyone going all funny on me about Al-Qaeda references or something. So, because of the Hot Pocket, I wanted to get rid of it. Honestly, you don't have to. It's just safer to. So I threw out the critters because my Grens wouldn't get close enough to actually cause it to pop up. And then I just flared onto it. Now, the added bonus is because you've got the last 2 mortars there. By blowing up the Hot Pocket, you can get the mortars and you can get all those things into one shock, and, you know, good things happen. Everybody lives happily ever after and does the happy dance of joy. Once that's all done, you throw yourself up into the corner and start working your way down to the HQ. Now, it's really nice because you've got all these insane sniper towers and stuff there, which would normally be scary, but as you can see, that little 4-pack of machine guns is perfectly placed to allow you to, like, suck your troops up. They'll be in the range of the machine guns, but they won't necessarily be in the range... Well, they'll be in the range of a couple sniper towers, but... you know, nothing too crazy. So once your troops are all kind of up into that position, they can start clearing some of those defenses out. Now here comes Beardy Bork number 2 of this attack, or this phase of the attack, I guess. I thought I'd be smart and pull my Grens over so they'd have better time blowing up sniper towers, and pull them closer to the boxes on the right, I guess. Unfortunately, what I didn't take into consideration is there's a shock launcher over there, okay? Now, the shock launcher does what shock launchers do, and that is they shock. Shocking, right? Yeah, so the attack kind of grinds to a complete and utter halt at this point, and it's just kind of waiting out waiting out the clock. Oh, hi, buddy. Just to finish the attack so that I can reload the Zookas and set myself up for a nice, easy, relaxing, explode all the things in behind the war factory. So, as you can see, I have once again changed my hero. I whipped out my brick. I just want to emphasize the BR on the beginning of that word. I whipped out my brick, and I sent brick along with all my ladies. My ladies like brick. Brick does great things for my ladies. In behind the HQ, obviously there's a couple sniper towers still remaining, and a couple miscellaneous things. One shock on the Doom Cannon / shock blaster, one on the machine guns, and I lose one Zooka to get my win. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.